Hello everybody and welcome back to the Team Cosmic Bodies YouTube channel. I'm Coach Kyle and today we're just going to be talking over mastering the basics. And don't flip off, don't go to another video. Seriously, like even people who are intermediates or advanced need to hear this. You don't necessarily need to be I guess let's bring in some metaphors, okay? So you have a car that you want to drive for many, many years. You want to run this car into the ground. You want to get, as many miles as you can out of the car. And you know a lot about cars, and you know that you need to do the oil change. I mean, you need to fill up your car with gas, right? If you don't ever fill up your car with gas, that'll stop working within a couple of days, right? You won't be able to keep going without gasoline or electricity if you have a Tesla. If you have a Tesla, that's what's up. You need to hire me. No, I'm just kidding. You need to be putting gasoline in. You need to be getting that oil change after how many thousands of miles or how many months. You need to be doing maintenance on your car. And that's how you're gonna get best bang for your buck out of your car, because then problems come up. So that's the same thing within training and nutrition and taking care of this machine, this body, your heart, right? Just like the basics, right? And if you talk to basketball players, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, you talk to these, hopefully you guys know who that is. If you talk to these, whoever is in the biggest sports you look up to, or your biggest profession, whoever you look up to, whatever industry that is, and you look at those professionals and you look at those experts and you look at people who are super advanced, a lot of times they might not be doing crazy advanced stuff. They stick to the basics. Like if you talk to Kobe Bryant, he still does the basics. He's just mastered the basics. So what does that look like for nutrition and training? Water intake. Are you staying hydrated? Boom. So are you staying hydrated? Because if you don't drink water for 3 days, you will die. So that's just the basics here. Water, sleep, calories coming in, vegetables and fruit, and getting in enough protein for your goal. And just for humans in general, you need protein. It helps your immune system. It helps recovery and rebuilding. So those are the basics: the sleep, the water intake, the calories, the protein intake, and fruits and vegetables. Going outside, getting vitamin D, taking a vitamin D supplement. These are the basics that you need to master. So if you can, and I'm not talking about a couple days, I'm not talking about a couple weeks, do the basics for years, lifting efficiently, doing the right movements, training smart, you're doing the movement correctly. And from there, that's when you can start worrying about the extra supplements. Okay, I need to be taking in the creatine, and I need to be taking in my fish oil. I need to be taking in, some of these extra supplements like caffeine. And if you want to get into the other type of supplements, that's when you start taking the other supplements, or you start worrying about nutrient timing and your pre and post workout meals, and some of these extra little minor details on, later down on the list. So just master those basics first, and you'll be so surprised on how far you can go and how long you can go, right? If you're going in the gym and you're not moving the weight correctly and doing the movements correctly, and you get injured, well then there's no longevity and sustainability in that. Or if you're not training hard enough, you'll just spin your wheels as a beginner, and you're gonna wonder why you don't have the physique that someone you look up to has. And you don't necessarily want to look up to someone who just has a good physique, because you don't know what supplements they're taking or what genetics they have. you definitely do want to be a critical thinker and find the right people to follow. But yeah, that's my little spew for today, that little video on mastering the basics, and then start worrying about that extra little minor details, and you'll be really surprised on how far those basics will take you, basically to becoming an advanced. I mean, just if you're mastering those basics, you'll go pretty far. So smash that like button, comment, subscribe. See you soon.